I can't believe the day is here. This is Hollow Knight Silksong. I'm gonna play it. I want to give a shout out to myself. At the start of 2017, I started playing the original Hollow Knight when I think it had like just come out and it had sold something like 60,000 copies. And I was absolutely enamored with this game. I loved it, the original Hollow Knight. Like, I streamed it like 12 hours a week for like 2 months or something like that. It just was obsessed with it. And I just kept telling anyone who would listen to me, dude, if you like Metroidvanias, you gotta play Hollow Knight. It turns out that's what everybody else did too. Because the absolute fervor that people had about, oh my god, when's Silksong gonna get a release date? Oh my god, Team Cherry, if you don't give me any more information, I'll die! People were going insane. I mean, it was like a spider crawled across the stage in an awards show, and they're like, is that a spider? Is that perhaps a Silksong Easter egg? There's no way a real spider would be allowed onto stage. Like, it was crazy. And so, again, I'm sort of tickled at the fact that when I first played Hollow Knight, it had sold like less than 60,000 copies. Like, it had just hardly sold. Not as in, like, they were screwed because it was doing poorly, but I mean, like, it was so fresh and had such a slow, steady rise in sales. And then this game comes out, and on Steam alone, it broke 500,000 concurrent players. It has already sold millions and millions of copies. It's getting rave reviews. It's so good. It's so good. And I have seen nothing. I've seen absolutely nothing at all. Oh. Oh, thank God it says adjust brightness to your desired level. I hate these games that are just like, make it so that the sigil is barely visible. No, I always turn up the gamma 100%. Also, no spoilers today. Pretty pleased with sugar on top. They say they see your beauty, so frail and fine. They see your peace, woven of faith and toil. They forget your heart, bound in slumber and servitude. When you wake, they shall see your truth, a beast's nature bare to all. Oh, yeah, that bit's from Far Loom's Folly by Conductor Romino. Good old Far Loom's Folly. Oh, there's that beautiful hand-drawn art we all love. This is how I want to be carried around at all points in time. Just like this. I don't even know if I'm going to get anything done for a month. By the way, this is what it feels like to walk to a store in America. Everyone in America uses a car. People in Europe are like, yeah, let's just walk to the restaurant. It's only a 25-minute walk away. Americans are like, what? Do you realize how hard that is for me? Down the hatch. Oh, we get axe. Farloom. It's really hard for me not to say Farloom without, like, a southernish accent. I worked very hard to remove any southernish vibe to my voice. Because I did grow up in Kansas. I was a little Kansas lad. But words like Farloom, it's hard not to. Alright. Be bind.
Bren.
Brem. I'm actually going to lower my chair. Oh my god. Dude. This is a good frame. Dude, the platforming is insanely tight. I gotta turn this down. Actually, I accidentally have it turned way, way up. Why is this also the shortest chord of all time? You know, whatever, it's fine. It's fine. Yep, it's just now starting, Kavinsky. Can I wave dash? No, my moves are only jump. And I can do short jumps, medium, tall. I can slash. That's it. Moss Grotto. Okay. Can I pause? Okay. If I hit select, what happens? Tool pouch. Oh! I accidentally discovered a move. What about up? Yeah, I can swing up. Dude, so much little bits of polish in this game. Oh. Oh, good, they got Christopher Larkin again. Man, he's so good. Alright, just playing around with various buttons. So is it trying to communicate to me that I can get up here? Great. What? I can just swim in water? Couldn't do that in the first game. Alright. You could in City of Tears? You could? What? I did not know that. Ah, very cute. I don't know what these symbols mean. You know, it says 13 plus 6, 7. Oh, I see. It's probably just how much I have earned right now. Oops, compared to how much I have total. So spoilers for Hollow Knight are okay, but not for Silksong. I'm just enjoying feeling out the platforming, don't mind me. Jill says Hren audio is still pretty loud. What does that mean? You mean game? Or is Hren a character? Go around the other side. Yeah, Jules, I'll let Ghosty be the determinant to this. See, I will say, I do get a little map dependent in some 2D platformers. I'm actually going to pull the game down just a smidgen. Here we go. That's surprising given your insane memory. Well, I need to sometimes be actively thinking. What's this? Oh. Oh. This is what it's like being hungover. Alright, enemies respawn. We go in there. Alright, I'm just gonna walk towards the pain. Is my health draining or anything? Ashuman's, by the way, Sean, looking great lately. Oh my god, thank you, Ashuman. Okay, so I feel like the game is communicating to me that this is bad. No, it's fine. It's like not a deal. I mean, like, as an example, I don't have... Oh. Great. Up. So, beads carved from various materials, used as a measure of faith and trade as currency. Each is etched with a fine pattern design. Hardened fragment shells of bone, using crafting of tools and traps. Ah, I see. Souls. Souls. That's where I started. Yeah, but when I say I get a little lost sometimes, is like, I can remember things, but your viewport is so limited in a 2D platformer that, like, for instance, when I was in that screen, I had no sense of whether I was above the starting location or whether I was above this location. Because, you know, you don't have those sort of 3D bearings that you get in a, you know, Elden Ring, Dark Souls, stuff like that. Goodness, I just finished 100%ing this game. Absolutely adored it. That's so sick. It's like, now that I've been through this area, I remember it well. So I guess it's less about, like, I have a hard time remembering things, but it's more like I have a hard time orienting in 2D in the same way that I can in 3D. Well, specifically for 2D platforms, fine. What? I heal 3? Oh, I didn't realize that this was an easier game made for cowards. I didn't understand that this was the easiest version of the game. Gotcha. Clip it for later. Clip as much as you want. And let me just adjust this little audio thing. And, you know, let me make one quick check on my audio mixing, because, like, there is this really... It's kind of insane. Okay. Go to sound settings. Alright, so there was an update in Chrome that allows websites to change the global microphone volume on your computer. So I'd be in, like, you know, a Google Meet, talking on my video and voice, and it would just be like turning down my microphone, and then I'd like go stream later that day and be like a real quiet. And it's under like experimental flags. Well, shit. I mean, like, I cannot believe that it's, like, globally adjusting my microphone volume settings without telling me. So this is directly above that thing. Nice. I gotta say, I just can't express how much I adore... I don't want to go this way yet. I absolutely adore the fact that this game didn't give you any direction, map. You just suddenly are playing. You're just playing a game. Whoops. Dude, I keep letting go of my jump. Because, like, in platformers, there's a whole idea of, like, when do you stop letting the player go up? And in this game, the second you release, your character starts falling, which gives this insane amount of control. But every platformer kind of has a different threshold, where when you let go, some of them, when you let go, you instantly stop and begin falling. Other ones, you let go, you go up just a little bit and you keep going. That's kind of like Mario. Oh, give me a fucking break. Oh my god, I've done it so many fucking times I'm gonna scream. I think I should do that when I'm falling. Yeah, Ghosty, thank you. Let me pull it down just a smidge more. Adjusting the volume. So fierce, Sophie. Happy to have you. What's the angle? Oh, I need to hold straight down in order to do this. I got it. See, I like that this game is not, like, informing me of stuff to do. It's just giving me little goals. And then I get to do them myself. Which feels nice. See, that whole arc, except for that part where I fucked up. The whole arc of me just, like, futzing around to try to make sure I understood some of the mechanics. I mean, I love that. I love that so, so much. I feel like I'm figuring things out instead of being told, Commander, to reach that area, use the down dash button. This is like a big currency thing? No. I want to drop down to see where these things connect, you know? But I figure... Ruined Chapel. So I believe it. I believe that I've saved. I believe I saved the game. Moss Mama. Man, can I just say, these, like, enemy designs, they're both so simple, but they look great, and they're, like, really efficient. Oh, that feels so good. Oh, shit. Music is slightly changing, oh god. Oh, you can do it repeatedly? Yo, that's fucking cool. Oops. Friend. Fine! Friend! Dude, this feels so good. Except when you miss and get hurt like that. Open up. You know, there's something I find really interesting about the way that the art style in this game works, where, like, normally there is, like, a pattern across a lot of games of how do you do a contrast between the interactables and you, the player, and then the environment and the non-interactable stuff. So, like, Half-Life 2 has much more saturated colors on the characters and a lot more desaturated colors in the background, stuff like that. And here it's really interesting that the background has a lot of detail in it and a lot of just like bells and whistles. I mean, even having these things in the background have this like out of focus look and like the detail in the moss. And then like my character is like clean, blunt lines. It's just really interesting. Doing another audio adjustment. There we go. Thank you very much, Ghosty. Rando Dave, 100 months in a row. Zay Day9 been a minute. First game I saw you play all the way through was Hollow Knight. Nostalgia is on overdrive. Dude. It's so good. Can I? Oh. Why not? Alright. I knew we were going to have an explanation sooner or later.
Hey. Come on. Hey, look. I'm Papa. Mimito.
Up with you. Up! I won't have you dying on my floor. Ah, wake at last. You should mind your strength, traveler. There's no use wasting energy on an old nobody like me.
Benny Frank.
I see that now, madam. My welcome to your land has not been kind. I had reason to be wary. Oh, I see. That's what I said. Okay. I see now that this sigil that's at the top center of the dialogue box is the character. So you're another pilgrim, then, scuttled out of the darkness to climb the great path and bow at its gilded peak?
Da, Fenestra.
Look, I'm no pilgrim. I'm a hornet, and I arrived in your land by no choice of my own. I was brought to your kingdom by force, captured by strange bugs clad in veils. Oh, how curious. The bugs of the citadel, the summit of our land, they veiled themselves in service to their faith, or perhaps as slaves to something greater. Okay, well, shall I seek their citadel? These veiled bugs would go to such lengths to bring me here. I intend to find out why. Oh, ferocious, intimidating. Yours is no pilgrim spirit. You've the bearer of a hunter. Welcome, then, pious traveler, to Farlum, our holy yet haunted land. Before you depart, permit an old bug a brief warning. Best keep that weapon drawn. Our kingdom is gripped by a curse. Its path grows wild and dangerous. As though some still attempt to climb the citadel at its crest, none return to speak of what they see. The Great Citadel. Send through the lands of Farlum to reach the citadel at the kingdom's peak. View objectives in the tasks menu of the screen. Okay, hold on. Inventory. Okay. So, I bet you we're going to find that absolute turkey cornifer soon, huh? Oh, man. I did want to respond to this. Avatar Pie says, I love the fact that people complaining about the difficulty of this game and the many developers complaining this game is priced too low have the same response, get good. I actually think no developers are complaining about the price. I think that there, like, exists, like, 4 people on Twitter or something that did that, but I genuinely do not at all, in the slightest, think that any developers at all care about the pricing of other titles in this way. And I remember seeing a similar sort of thing about Baldur's Gate, where it's like there's controversy now where people are saying that Baldur's Gate 3 was priced too low. And that it makes it hard to compete against. And it's like, I don't know. I have the same feeling whenever I hear someone say that the devs are being greedy, you know, where I'm just like, dude, if I don't want to give them money, they can't take it from me, period. If GTA 5 comes out and it's $150, I'm like, all right, that's too much for me. So I won't buy it, and there it is. I'm done. Yeah, I mean... Thank you so much, Ghosty. You're the greatest of all time. But I don't know. And by the way, Avatar Pie, I apologize. I'm not trying to make this about you. I just... There is this thing that I have personally experienced that I'm sure many of you have personally seen on social media platforms where it's like someone says, what is your reaction to controversy X? Here's what I think. And it's just like, I don't think there's a controversy. In the most literal sense, I just don't think that there is one. Why not? I'm gonna go down. This is the best game ever made. This is the best game ever made. Oh my god, fuck yeah, I'm back here again? Oh my god, that's fucking awesome. That's so funny, man! Oh my god, I loved Hollow Knight! Silksong is the greatest game of all time. It's given me no instructions, it's let me explore around, and then there's an alluring pit, and I'm like, oh, I held my right thumbstick down and could not see within. I shall go. And I did, and the game's like, welcome to Silksong. That's fucking hilarious, man! Oh my god, that's so funny! Dude, like, oh my god, I actually think that a fundamental joy is inflicting and receiving pain. I think it's like a fundamental human joy. Like I remember, if you get back to the Chapel of Anticipation in Elden Ring, there is a beautiful vista, and if you walk up this ledge to the vista, it just collapses and you die. Aha. I can't believe I forgot to pick up my currency. Well, Gunnagiver says, I fell from that pit right before the boss fight, so I understood what that pit is. Yeah, I just want to stress, if I have not been to the boss fight that you're referring to, that is an example of the kind of spoiler that I would appreciate a little more caution around. I would appreciate it very much. The mother you already fought. Great, yeah. And I say I would appreciate some caution, and I don't mean this, like, just for my sake. I mean also for our mods. We have mods here who haven't played Hollow Knight, and joke spoilers are treated as spoilers. Real spoilers are treated as spoilers. And so I just think it's prudent to be like, oh, that boss you fought, I fell right before that. But yeah, no, I think that causing and inflicting pain is so fun. I mean, obviously there's a limit to it, you know. If you, like, start the game and you die and then it reformats your hard drive, you know, it's maybe a little too much pain. But I feel like the Souls games were one of the first, or I should say the FromSoft games, like, I feel like one of the first series in a long time at the time that was actively trying to make sure that it was up front causing you a ton of pain. And allowing you the ability to inflict pain on the enemies. Like, you can cheese enemies and knock them off cliffs and it just gives you the souls for them. Ascend. Can you sell things?
Torodano.
Nesvir?
By the way, coming back to a point I was making earlier. Like, dude, the game has not given me any instructions. I'm just playing. The world seems to have many paths to it, but now that I have traversed through it a bunch of times, I realize that it's a linear up spiral, and that's it. I'm linearly going north. Oh my god, it's right there. See, that's so funny. Is this a save point? Oh my god, that's fucking hilarious, man! It's so good! I literally fell right before the save. A fellow pilgrim, are you? About to start your great journey to the holy citadel up top? I'm no pilgrim, sir, though it seems we will be traveling a similar path. Not a pilgrim? Well, it makes no difference, I suppose. We all must walk the roads up and up, though most of us will fall long before we see the grand gates, excuse me. If you're wise, you'll stop here and rest a while before heading out into that dangerous world. Can I buy things from you? Oh, you've come to hide down here too? 'Tis a fearful world out there, but if you can keep quiet, I don't mind you joining me. Chosen a curious place to rest, ma'am. This pit of bells and the structure around it, they suggest a station for travel, though one long abandoned. Oh, rumors in the camp say these bells... I keep forgetting what voices I'm using. I know that Hornet is just going to be my voice. Rumors in the camp say these bells run throughout the land, great veins for them, forged by our ancient kin, and some even say bugs used to travel through them, in gilded carriages, no less. Surely such fanciful travel would be a sin for us pilgrims. We must walk and climb and crawl using only our meager claws. Only thus can we prove our devotion. You know, it's funny. I was reticent to use the word pilgrim when I first saw the carriage and the little marching rotund ants, or excuse me, bugs carrying Hornet. Because the imagery reminded me so much of the pilgrims in Dark Souls 3. And here they are, pilgrims. That's right. Eat your heart out, Chris Larkin.
Fayuma.
Oh, traveler destined for the citadel, yes. Well, before you embark, we won't you stop and make a trade with an old pilgrim? I'd see your wares, madam, though I fear I may have nothing worthy to offer in return. Oh, worry not. If you lack fine goods to trade, we can barter still. This devout land we deal in the currency of faith. Rosaries, those finely crafted beads of prayer. If you only share some with me, I'll trade you something fair. So what's this? These rosaries fill in your pockets. I can string them up safe so you won't go losing. Magnetite brooch, the stone's beauty. They say it'll help you gather up rosaries on the road ahead. Piece of something greater says it improves my health. Stronger than faith and harder than a craggler's hide. Skilled crafts bug.
Benny Frank.
Aye, aye, you're a shop bug, a wish wall. It's past time this old camp had one. As the resident fixer, I've taken it upon myself to sort it out. They're a popular thing about Farloom wish walls, useful too. So many prayers left unanswered. Gives them a place to go. Alright, so if I go into my menu and I crack this, what happens if you crack a rosary? It gives me 30 rosaries. So I'm gonna crack it, and I'm not gonna do anything with it, because I just kind of want to see how these mechanics work. No way. No. It can't be. Joseph Anderson has raided this channel. Oh my god, Joseph Anderson. The greatest video essayist on YouTube. He of the 4-hour video on a specific topic within a game that is not even necessarily about the game itself. It's so good to see you. Oh my god. I fucking love Joseph Anderson content. You're amazing. So sweet of you to raid. Oh my god. Was our legendary hero Joseph Anderson playing himself some Hollow Knight? How was the stream? God, this red dog that you're all spamming? Dude, this is it. This is it. This is how to enter into a chat. You loved it, just finished. Man. That's so awesome. Loved it more than the original Hollow Knight, but it does have some big problems. Could be true. Dog. And let me just say, for those of you who are curious, we are absolutely playing more RTS games coming up here soon. I kind of need to play this game, because if I don't, I'm going to cry. And now that I'm playing it, I am so happy. And it's probably going to be largely RTS games for the remainder of the year. I think the very next thing I'm going to do is not going to be doing Warcraft 3 1v1 laddering, but instead is going to be Red Alert 2, the Soviet campaign. Then we're going to do the Yuri's Revenge campaign. Oh, yeah. Oh my god. Yes. Yes. I want the trap remix of this. Are you kidding me? Can this be used in some funk? Oh my god. So good. Get this lass on Ari at home. Alright. Oh, hear me pray, please hear me sing, my path's ahead, but here's the thing, I can't squeeze past the gate of bones, so please wake up and help. Oh? Why do you sing, little one? This bony gate seems like a poor audience. This bony gate seems like a poor audience. I didn't know that that sentence could exist. That's a great sentence. I'm going to find ways to use that in my real life. Oh my god, that's incredible. And there's so many places to use this appropriate and not. That's so good. Oh, but of course I sang, I'm Sherma, a pilgrim just like you. I hear the call of the great citadel just like every other devout soul. But look here, as soon as our sacred journey begins, we are tested. This huge gate stands between us and the way forward. Excuse me. To the way right. Only holy prayer and song will open the way in this kingdom. Even mighty bone is moved by music. I didn't know that sentence could exist either. These are great sentences. Do they have, like, a lead communications engineer that's working at Team Cherry? Because this is a fucking legendary series of sentences. Dude, Sherma is my favorite. This is so good. Join your voice with mine, Red Maiden. You, me, and my lucky chime will sing together until the great gate opens. Dude, look at her go. She's going to town on that chime. Wait, she's bonking out of sync with her singing? Oh my god, she's the best character of all time! God, I've forgotten the sentence that she said that I loved so much. This bony gate seems like a poor audience? Is that what she said? It's a polyrhythm, MK. Oh, Day9, it is downright polyrhythmic. Give me the cash. Okay. What a bad bug. Okay, bye-bye. This little down dash is so good. Talking about the vertical down strike, it's great. Like, and it your sword is pointing in the exact direction that you'll go, so it's like really easy to aim. It just feels fantastic. Oh, down the hatch. Whoa. Oh. Ah! Oh my god, the classic Legend of Zelda arena. This feels great. I also think, as a move, it's a really nice thing to give to a player early on. Because it doesn't really give you more mobility, and I think that, like, locking mobility is... Am I going to open the gates? I feel like mobility is the thing that you are doing as, like, a primary form of power progression, and power gating, for that matter. Oh, dangly bits are clanking together. Can I just say, I'm 100% confident the Sherm is going to be like, the singing worked. Like, I guarantee it. This is like what a project manager is like. They just show up in Slack, hey guys, how's the project going? We're busy, dude. Please fuck off. And then everyone else does the work. And then the project manager is just like, hey, it looks like my organizational chart is really paying dividends. I'll take all the credit as I report the results to the CEO. This is incredible. I know a project manager when I see one. Hoy! Did you see it, Red Maiden? The Great Gate heard my song and in its infinite and ancient kindness has opened the way forward for us. I just want to say, the product is good thanks to Jira. Gimme a fucking break. I was down striking like crazy, and you can't even clank your little triangle at the same rhythm as you're singing. Gate, gate, gate. Nicest gate I've ever met. Gate, gate, gate. Greatest miracle yet. Ha, ha, ha. And she doesn't even go through. She looks at the... I can't wait for this door to open. I'm going to sing so it opens. And it opens. I'm going to stand still and yell. Gemini says, stop bullying her, Sean. She's doing her best. I'm not bullying her. I'm talking behind her back like an adult. Give me the cash. Num, 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 num. Oh, yes, this is exactly how I eat Skittles. I just string them up from the ceiling and scatter them all over the floor. Yeah, give me the Skittles. Mmm, Skittles, Skittles, Skittles. Yeah, alright. Give me the cash. Would you like to insert rosaries? Why, yes I do. Pilgrim, you are blessed to walk the foundations of Farlem. Humble yourself before the shells of those who gave their lives to hold our kingdom's weight. That's exactly how I speak to my shoes. No. Let me express to you something that I'm worried about. So... I want to kind of share a story that if you didn't see my Hollow Knight playthrough, you would be maybe surprised to hear. When I played through the original Hollow Knight, the last place that I got to was the City of Tears. You know, the place where you upgrade your sword. Because what happened is, when I started, I went down and I went through the fungal wastes. And then when I fought the Mantis folk, I went into Deep Nest, went down to Deep Nest to the rail, went all the way over to the rail, went up the edge of the world at the far right side of the map, and then came back into the City of Tears near the end. So I went like all the way around. And what's happening in this game is I just... Whoa. Holy shit. Oops. And what I just did now is I found an area that I would say felt a little secret. Not the most secret, but a little bit. And my brain is like, is that really the place that I'm supposed to go to? Or is this going to be another situation where I go to Deep Nest next? Did you have the lantern before Deep Nest? I don't know. I don't remember. Alright, I'm just going to go. But I mean, I think that that's one of the feelings that I think is like so important. Because, let's take Path of Exile, for instance. In Path of Exile, maybe that's maybe too abstract of a comparison. I don't give a damn, this is my show. And I have been blessed by Joseph Anderson. I'm allowed to say whatever I please. In Path of Exile, you have this enormous skill tree, and there's so many possibilities, and you can only ever scratch the surface of the number of skills and passes and things you can unlock. And I think that that kind of sensation gives this personal identity feel in the game, right? It gives you this feeling of like, this is my character and my build, and I worked for it. Elden Ring, same thing. I'm leveling up certain stats because I want to unlock this sword, because this sword seems sweet, and I'm equipping this kind of armor and using this. You know, I basically DIY'd a paladin with huge tanky armor. Enough faith to cast a bunch of buffing spells and purge spells, and then just chonked my way through things. It felt so cool, and it felt like my character. If I contrast that with other games, where it's like, here's a skill tree, and there's 15 things in the skill tree, and by the end of the game, you will have all of them, then it doesn't really feel like it's me. It feels like the designer is presenting to me, here you go, you're gonna get all of them, you get to choose your order a little bit, but you're gonna eat it all. All those statements about what feels personal and feels like identity and feels like me and I'm in the game and it's my choices, it's there. I feel the same is true on any axis, including, in this case, exploration. I think in an exploratory game, it feels so cool when you feel like you're exploring this specific area and it was my choice to do so. Jonathan Cream says, wouldn't the opposite be just as valid? I'm sorry, I don't know what you mean. You can clarify, I'd be happy to answer. What? I was pressing down. See? Look at how down I was pressing. Yeah, down the hatch. Oops. I'll just do a regular whacking. Wizard Owl says, I both love that feeling and respect the design aspect of leading people through those decisions without feeling like it. Yeah, that's the thing, is that I think that what is important is the sensation of identity. Yeah, Jonas and Cream says I did specify later in my comment. Yeah, I read the whole comment, and what I'm saying is that I still don't quite understand what you're asking. So any more clarity you can give, I'd be thrilled to engage. But yeah, like, I think the sensation of choice is more important than the literal, actual number of combinations of choice. You know, like suppose that there's a game that says, ooh, you can choose to have, you know, like, say Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight said, you can choose up to this many charms based upon how many charm slots you have. And so therefore, do whatever you want. And it felt like, oh, I'm really making, this is my set of charms. And like everyone I talk to uses the same fucking charms. And if you look at it, there's some like obvious math to like, oh, well, this is probably clearly what you should be doing. I want to go this way. Oops. Friend. I gotta be a little more careful because I keep doing diagonal down, and sometimes I just wind up doing this. Playing D-pad or stick? Playing with an Xbox controller. Raymond says, how would I rate the game so far? I mean, honestly, I like wouldn't. Ah, I see. That's not a pickup. That's a mechanic. Jonas and Cream says, oh, okay, so that sensation of choice you mentioned is important for exploration, especially in Metroidvania game design. But there are a few games in this same genre that have a specific path and a specific set of sequences, and I think that's just as valid as the first design philosophy, no? Oh, yeah. What I wanted to express was not there's a correct and incorrect way, but rather there's that feeling of identity that I really love and cherish in games, and I think that it can be accomplished on all manner of different systems, from progression systems like in Path of Exile where you're unlocking things to exploration, like in a Metroidvania, or even in Elden Ring, where you can feel this freedom to go wherever it is that you want. And I think that there is not a wrong thing to say, oh, welcome to, like, what was the game? Jedi Fallen Order? Where there's just not that many, like, different skills when I was leveling it up. I was just like, oh, you know, sure, yeah, I guess I'm a little bit more this and a little bit less that, but then I get more currency to unlock the other choice, so I'm backed in the same, you know, whatever. And that's okay. That's not an incorrect way to make a game, but it just, I lacked that sense of identity in Jedi Fallen Order. But I really, really love that sense of identity that I got in Elden Ring because of how it was composed in that way. April says banana hammock. April Koala, happy 168 months in a row, and also using my most ancient and reliable of passcode phrases. You like my Deckard Cain look? Stay a while and listen. Oh, you turn around? You turn around? You're turning around? Scrubs, am I right, dude? Hell yeah. Tool acquired. Equip tools in the quest menu are resting at the bench. Bench it up, up. Justice for Deckard. Stay a while and listen. More Sean Connery than I think Deckard Cain, but, you know, whatever. Lois, I think player choice identity is one of those areas of game design that can make a game feel more Western versus more Japanese. Yeah, I mean, if you held a gun to my head and asked me to guess what I think you're referring to, I know that there's a lot of, especially in AAA Western games, where it really feels like they are railroading the hell out of you. You know, it's like, Neil Druckmann has an experience for you, and if you don't have that experience, he's gonna set himself on fire. You know, like The Last of Us was a beautifully made game, where I really felt like I was strapped to the train, and I was on the rails, and I was like, oh, the sights are very beautiful. But I mean, like, the kind of games that I play are competitive games, they're strategy games, they're card games, where, like, my unique expression, my solutions, are, like, such an integral part to what makes that feel. Oh, give me the cash, give me the cash. Oh, no! No, what? They fall into the spikes! God, I love this game. No, I fell into the spikes! This game is amazing! Oh, fuck, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm awful. I'm complete garbage, and it makes me so happy. I was seeing if I could maybe knock this down. Oh, ah, ooh. Do you... feel satisfied? Pashanka, edges sharp and senses keen. In my land, that is the way warriors greet each other. For though you're a child barely hatched, you're also a warrior. Your stance, your weapon, your movements, all proclaim it so. You have a keen sight for my skill bug, but my childhood has long since passed. What has happened here? I see signs of a battle all around. AKA, do you have maps? These strange, shuffling pilgrims in the camp below, they were docile enough, but up here they seem to have lost their senses. They cry out to the darkness and attack their fellow travelers. Yakanesh! Keep your weapon drawn and your bearings true. The way ahead is winding, and to lose one's way invites only death. I am a navigator amongst my tribe, and have been making maps of these lands. I can trade them with you, and supplies, if you wish. Huh. Sure. You obtained a map. Hold LB. In these lands, names are given freely, are they not? I am Chakra, wielding rings. Yacornifer. If our hunts intertwine again, I shall have new maps to trade. Until then, farewell, child-wielding needle. Child-wielding... That's such a mean... At least call me Chewini for short. This is so bad. I feel like I ordered this map from, like, fucking Temu or something. Like, what is this? Is his passion map illustration? This is the greatest game of all time. Like, what game in 2025 is like, the player will get a chance to buy a map, and when they open it up, it won't help them fucking at all. Yes, like, that's so avant-garde. I mean, again, like, we were just talking about Jedi Fallen Order. That had, like, three-dimensional maps that you could, like, rotate and look at from different angles. I mean, shit, Metroid Prime had that on the GameCube. And this guy has, like, a beautifully rendered song. There's, like, particle effects. There's this rich tapestry of background. And then I have fucking this that looks like it was being scrawled by a child on the last remnants of their white crayon. This is an amazing game. All right. Probably at the lefternmost. And I have... Remember how maps work in Hollow Knight? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Oh, shit, you're a bad guy! Oh! Oh! Ah! You dumb! How are you doing? Well, today I tried to play Hollow Knight. Really? Did you have any fun? Well, I was having a lot of fun, but then I went to go get the map, and it just... It just showed me all this shit that I, like, literally need. And I can't afford, and then it just dumps me in this area where people are made of beads. Oh, that's a rosary bug. Can you afford a compass now? We can. But greed is good. There is no such thing as a good game without greed. Ren. I wish to knock open the door. Rest. Equip tools. Ah, so I can have red, yellow, blue. I can equip up to one yellow and like up to one blue and like up to one red, and I have 3 things. Just I'm playing through Animal Well, where I was just like, oh yeah, I got to rub against every single area. Up and away. Let me go down to oh, hi. La ya ya ya. Speak.
Nesvir.
Do, 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 do. All I'm gonna do is spend stuff on this. You have to equip it? Does this game hate me? Because I hope it does. That would make me so happy. Oh, shit. Oh my god. The only thing that would make this experience better is if Team Cherry was currently stepping on my fingers. Alright. I knew it. That was the best game of all time. Oh! Look, it's a Reddit commentator who just discovered you have to buy maps and they don't really help. Oh my god. M-Stems just rejoined for a couple of years. Completed my master in education this past month. Pretty stoked as a life update. Dude, M-Stem, congratulations. Oh my god, what an achievement. That's wonderful. Loved ones have an antique puzzle box that you might be interested in. Oh my god, that's so sweet of you. Hope it doesn't bite me in the ass. Wildcard sensation. Speaking of life changes, I'm moving to Iceland to work on EVE Online. Yo, that's awesome, Wildcard. Congrats to you too. Oh my god, I ran straight into it. They put a spitter right on top. That's so awesome. So, like, are you going to mainly be doing the Excel spreadsheet integrations? Ooh. Oh my god, I need to do it on both hands because I'm on fire. Oh, because the wife and I are so excited. I think you're going to love Iceland. Because everything I've ever heard about Iceland has been awesome. Ow, you fucking asshole. It's an old joke, but it checks out. Yeah, it's really good, huh? I'm going to EVE Online to make the pain more permanent. And I'm over here and I'm just like, I think pain is a good design. Coriolis says Iceland is expensive but great. Yeah, I am a LA resident, so it is not. Take that. Sean said with no knowledge of whether he was correct or not. But saying things with no knowledge if you're correct or not, it really is. It's an important thing that we get to do in life. I need so much money. Why do you need the money? To buy the basic functionality that should have come in the game. MC Love, thank you for 20 months. You track to me? What are you? Oh my god, is that an AI bug? Is this bug generative AI? Dark Wolf says, log back in for stream while at the office, and Day9 immediately starts moaning again and talking about both hands. Good thing my coworker already think I'm weird. Oh. Ooh, Joe Darkwolf. Oh. So I'm almost 40, and that is still funny. In fact, it kind of gets funnier as you get older. Because, like, imagine I'm, like, 80, and I'm, like... Still fucking streaming old shitty RTS games, and I'm just like, oh, the flame tanks. I remember when I was a wee lad, and these flame tanks brought me such pleasure as they do now. Oh, it's gonna be fucking hilarious. I'm gonna be chuckling with my coarse voice. Oh! Cause that. I see. Give me the beads. I want the beads. Give me the beads. No, my beads! By the way, does everyone know what the reference is? Give me the cash! Come on, give me the cash, man! Names that movie. Yeah, it's The Fifth Element. It is as iconic as Leeloo Dallas Multipass. You got something! And I won't say what. Dude, like, The Fifth Element has so many good lines. We're sending someone in to negotiate. What ho? Oh, I can farm them? I'm sorry, I can farm them? They're gonna keep emitting beads? Oh my god. I am a gamer that loves to farm his way into some good shit. AMA. Oh! Pops says, if you play the point-and-click game Scratches, so would you recommend it? Never heard of Scratches, but I do love point-and-click adventure games. Currently in the midst of playing Old Skies, a game from Wajidai. It's the most recent release. Let me tell you, it is some of the best writing I've seen in a game in so long. Holy shit, that game is fucking killer. Oh my god, it's so good. Rest! Rest! Oh, spool fragment. One half of an artifact left behind by the weavers. Designed to collect and hold silk. Completed spool will allow one to hold more silk within their shell. Shell shards. Alright. I died probably 60 times by this point. Having such a different experience with the game. Am I the man? I don't even think I've died. I don't even know what happens when you die.
Carcena.
This. Time to farm a little bit. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Kraki.
Karaki. Karoki. Ouch, my body. If you think I'm not doing another loop, you're crazy. You've never seen me play before. Ooh. Can someone actually backseat me? The thing that I haven't purchased is 40. I think that's correct. Alright, a few more loops of this. I'm getting increasingly reckless in my play. People calls backseating. The shirt is nice, but you look better in V-necks. Cruel. Well, all my V-necks are in the wash. Oh. 35, staying alive. Yeah, 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 yeah. I like that loop. I'm gonna do it again. I already did this, right? Seems that I have. What? Am I learning a mechanic? Do they not respawn unless I rest? Because this is the Dark Souls of Hollow Knights. Oh, and Mayhem says, need to sit bench to reset. I'm not asking. Please don't backseat. I'm going to speak my thoughts, but pretty please a sugar on top, no backseating. Even the most basic of things. If I'm like, wait, how do I do the down dash again? Like, I actually am just sharing my thoughts. Mayhem says, sorry. No, don't worry about it. Don't you worry about a thing. Don't you sweat it. Like, just like as a philosophical thing, there's many channels that are like super pro backseating, you know. Tell me what to do, where do I go? Chat, how do I solve this? You know. Super common. Just a style of streaming. And what I like to be is, philosophically, I want to be very forceful, when presenting, yo, hey, I really don't like that, etc. And simultaneously being like, also unbelievably forgiving and space creating. Because what I don't want to be is unclear. Clarity operates differently when you're talking to an audience, you know, that is more than like one or two people. Sorry. But yeah, no, I always hate when someone is like forceful and then they want to just like shame you. Like, you should have read my mind in advance, Mayhem.
Cadestre.
Kietska. Nera pashma.
Yay! Alright, so I guess I'm never purchasing an item ever again. I'm only purchasing that. So. Moss Home, Bone Bottom. Oh, it's building my heal meter. That's really cute. Amper says, now with all your hair gone, it's much easier to read your mind. There's only a thin layer of skin in the way. Oh, thank you. Tempted a name says, damn, have you considered a very small text overlay? One sentence to clarify your backseating policy, titles and tags only so far? Yeah, I mean, the statement is everything has diminishing gains. If I, for instance, had this up at all points in time, people are going to come in, see that on the screen, read it, and go, cool, got it. And then I'm going to go, wait, how does this work? And I'm just going to fucking type it, you know? So what I'm trying to do is balance communication clarity while also avoiding clutter. One thing that I personally love about how the stream looks. Look at this. There's no recent sub list, sub goal, rotating donation ticker, ads popping up. There's no fancy little overlay with like glowing lights and stuff. It's just this body and an overlay that gently fades into the subscription. Trial Force is smooth, just like the top of my head. Yes, and also the surface of my brain. Yes. Theta says, there's not even hair getting in the way. Minimalism. Yeah, like, I really... Oh, I walked into it. Oh my god, I've become awful all of a sudden. Yeah, what happened is I learned that I stored my weakness in my hair. Oh yeah, I forgot to just finish doing this. This is not the right button. This the button? Noise. Toy. Doip. So yeah, that sort of combination of things. I like to have a clean stream. I like to misclick and heal in the air over there, like you just don't care. I don't remember what that did, but it sure did the shit out of it. Beads. Damn beads. Yeah, and it's just like, it just becomes ineffective. It's really interesting to think about communication at scale. If you have like a few thousand people watching or something, and you're trying to like communicate a message to those thousands of people. It's like each action that you take adjusts the probability that some person will hear it, but there's no guarantee. Choral commandment. Cult Glutton says, now I have to stay motivated enough to stay ahead of you so I can watch the stream. This is... Ow, you piece of shit! This is one of the reasons why I was initially a little disappointed that I was going to be out of town during Silksong's release. But in retrospect, one of the most interesting things that happened for my stream numbers is I was streaming Elden Ring on launch day. And, like, the viewership was bad. So I streamed on, like, I want to say it was like a Thursday. And then I didn't stream on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And then on Tuesday, I started streaming Elden Ring again. And because so many people had binged it over the weekend, they wanted to go back in time and see people that had done this. My viewership was solid for the ridiculous amount of time I spent streaming that game. Weaver of Farloom, by grace you warded, by thread you heal, for your favor eternal we offer our song. Oh, what a nasty. Dude, I just want to say, I think that these enemies are just... Ah! I think these enemies are so... It's so clever. True web clean. There's this drop frames was saying the numbers are absolutely abysmal for Silksong compared to the sales, which backs that up. Oh, you mean like the day one streaming numbers? Yeah. Because this happened when I was even playing the original Hollow Knight. People were like, hey, Day9, this game looks awesome, so I'm not going to watch you anymore. Bye. And I was like, okay, it's a fucking fun. Oh! I'm not paying attention! Yeah, I mean, I think that, like, one of the things that I appreciate so much about the aesthetic design, like this character, this is not a time-intensive illustration. Now, to be very clear, this does take skill. I'm not saying it's a low-skill thing, but compared to, say, modeling a 3D character in God of War, where you're going to be really up close to them and see them, this is way less time-intensive than that. And I think so many of the bugs that are here are also not very time-intensive. And what this means is that I've already encountered a huge variety of different enemies. And I think that there's, like, that sort of, quantity is a quality all in itself. Like, the number of AAA games where I would have fought a dude with a sword and a dude with a bow, and that's it. For the first hour and a half. These are great. Or says, where else do I get this kind of quality entertainment plus analysis? Oh, Aurora Rose, you're too kind. Ow! By the way, I say ow when I am surprised. It's a real problem in my marriage. I like bump into things and I'm like, ow! Or it's like, are you alright? I'm like, I'm fine. It just surprised me. It's like a really bad habit. And when I actually injure myself, you'll know. I'll go, God, it hurts, it burns! But, ouch. I just blurt it out all the time. Accidentally see the cat, ouch! I just say that, like, Sheriff, where'd you come from? Daughter of a distant land, we who remained have waited long, bind our strength to yours, reclaim the future of our haunted kingdom. I'm ready to bind. Do you want to bind? I'm binding. Bound the silk skill. Silk spear. Press herb. Attack by throwing the needle forward. Silk will be expended. Silk skills can be equipped in the crest section of the menu. Good. Oh. Alright, let's use it immediately. Ah. Oh, the game does think that I'm a fucking moron. And you know what? I'm insulted. A gamer like me already knew that that's where I had to go. Frayed rosary string. Look at my map. Oh yeah, that's right, this game's bullshit. I see. I will now do a tacky-wacky here. I know I need to use my silk skill. I want to build up my meter. Leave me alone, I want to look at my map. I feel like this is a relink point. Fuck. Huh. It's me after I'm drinking Mountain Dew. Hey, Maps, isn't it neat how, like, every ledge needs you to ledge grab, climb onto it instead of being low enough to just make it on? I'm going to tell you my suspicion. I don't know if this is true, but, for instance, why would they not just lower this where I could land on it? I think it's because of this move. I think that the combat in this game needs a little bit more space. So they have to open up the areas to allow you to use space to be able to do cool aerial bounce aroundy combat, you know, this sort of thing. And I think as a consequence, I can imagine a friction where they're like, if we make the platforms low, everything feels cramped. So if we make them too tall, then you can't get on them, and someone goes, just make you climb the ledge. Done. Now, I don't know if that's true. I could be talking out of my ass. I am a Twitch streamer, after all. But that's like the kind of thing that would make sense. Because, I mean, it's just... It's... One of my friends shared this, I thought, in a really beautiful way. Oh, shit, I fell down here? Oh, man. Oh, man, am I awful? Oh, God. One of my friends said, anytime you see something and go, why the hell would they do that? That's dumb. Why don't they just do this obvious thing? Brr. Try to make yourself justify it first. Oh. I think that's a really interesting thing. You know, like, okay, there's ledge grabbing. Why? Assume that they had a good reason. Try to think about what that good reason is. Why would they make the map system like this? Because I'm a pain piggy, and they know how to feed me all the calories I want. I think that makes sense. Huh. Huh? Pizza Whisperer says maybe ledge grabbing is in there only because the devs thought it would be awesome. Yeah. Perfectly reasonable explanation. I hit select. I go this way. I look at this. Very well.
Hello, Grentavrena.
Who is it? An intruder? Terrible to interrupt a humble druid as they were?
Nada.
I mean no intrusion, druid. The sound of your laughter drew me to investigate. This settlement is built around an old structure of the Weavers. Do you know of them? Do they still inhabit this land? What settlement? What Weavers? You speak nonsense. All I do is turn my stew. You're here and why did you send you? Did you hear my wish? Granter of wishes? You?
Hironare.
Granter of wishes?
Oh, rala.
Is my neck okay? Like, that is not a healthy angle to watch television at. I recommend getting a neck pillow. Wishes, yes, my wish. I need fruits of the world. 3 little darlings, I need them. So I wish. Does the kingdom not send you, little you, to grant my desire? Fetch quest unlocked.
Endomac.
Promise then, a binding stronger than sin. Bring me the 3 moss berries. Precious fruit, grant my wish. Then work begins. Has Expedition 33 piqued your interest? In a weird way, not really, Apo Koala. Because I think that, like, it seems that it is an amazing game. All I've ever heard about it is very positive things. But it's like a single-player game that I have no clue if I'll ever have the capability to finish in time. I mean, even this game, I doubt I'm going to be able to stream it that much. I might need to, like, literally set aside some period of time where I can just be playing it for, like, 12 hours in a day or something. Without that, I'm doomed. Hoping to live it vicariously through you. No, I feel you. Now, I have to fetch moss berries. I have to just look around in this area where I know I can farm for a little bit of stuff. Are there other buttons I can hit to get the full map, or do I need to go here? Nope, need to go here. But I think I'm just going to kind of ignore this. Oh, might I die? I'm sorry, fucking what? Oh, hell yeah. Kills all my stuff. Awesome. And if I do this, there it is. Nice. Lost is finally. Yeah. Little buggers are annoying. Woohoo! So I'm going to go back to the motto. This game is so far more difficult than Hollow Knight at the same point. I don't remember how difficult Hollow Knight was or wasn't. I mean, thus far, I've found it pretty easy. I'm kind of taking my sweet time, but, like, I don't know if it's, like... It's just very, very pleasant. Hello?
Wishke.
Yeah! Yeah! Clap, 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 clap. You know, part of me thinks that maybe I should go back to the, Actually, can I? I have an idea. I have an idea. I've had an original thought. Hollow Knight for me was a fucking hard game, because again, I got to the City of Tears last. So I, like, had this shitty, unupgraded thing forever. I was dealing, like, no damage for a ridiculously long time. Wait, I didn't even go up that way. Let's see what's up here. Oops. Oh, I can't? Oh, the video. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's fine. Speak.
Da, finestra.
This is the wrong guy. We just toe jam in Earl? Dude, hell yeah.
Becca.
Dude, 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 dude. I'm gonna get the magnetite brooch. Woohoo! Bum bum ba da da bum ba da da da. I just recently watched someone finish Dark Souls with a +5 Claymore on their first run because they missed one item. Fuck yeah. A game that hates me, the player, is a game that I feel like is respecting me. Oops. And I want to go straight across. I think, is it here? Oh wait, what am I doing? No, I want to go straight to the marrow. I think I can get to this guy if I just continue to walk forward the line. This is Blind Dark Souls 1 is no fun whatsoever. I think it's pretty fun. Oh shit, he goes up and he goes down. Oh, motherfucker. Attack him there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Everything is falling. Everything's falling down. It's just so violent in here. Okay. Ah! I didn't even get out of the way. I just let it happen. Might be dead. Oh, fuck. All right, we can do it in the next one. I'm too far away. Yeah, the bells are loud for sure. Dude, the bell gargoyles in Dark Souls 1 is the greatest thing ever. And it's so funny, once you get better at the game, you go back to the bell gargoyles and they're just not that bad. Ugh. Oh, this guy. Oh. See, when the first time the Bell Beast, I think it's like not the most complicated, but I just was not in a good position. In other words, emotionally, I feel like I got it in one. Bell Beast. I don't quite see the difference between the ground one versus the air one, because I haven't really needed to know the difference. It's a higher, longer smoke. He's doing this. Oops, I literally walked into that. Oh shit, I'm walking into stuff all over the place. This is low? Okay. Oh, I did want to share. I watched Conan the Destroyer last night. That movie's fucking awesome. Phase 2? Oh, just one. Oh, that was pretty close. Thought I was gonna die that time, too. Sounds like a kid trying to take his vitamins. Apos says, thanks for beating him. The bells are setting off my dogs. Setting off my dogs. Child Weaver. Oh, I see. It's a little platform puzzle. I know speedrunners are looking at that sequence and they're like, oh, I'm gonna learn to do this so fast. Come, child, witness our waking. Has a Snagglepuss vibe to it. Come, child, witness our waking even. Alright, consume a silk heart. Regain the power to regenerate silk within one's shell. Regenerating silk? What does that mean even? You saying you watched Conan with Arnold last night? Oh, dude, I was watching Conan the Destroyer. Oh my god. I love that just Dagoth, the god. It's just like, it's just literally a man in a fish suit. Just kind of lumbering around. He like rips his horn out. Well, I'm dead. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's my little guy. Oh my god, my little guy. You know what? I want to go to the bone bottom. Oh, my little guy. Oh, down the hatch. Oh, my little guy. Beast. Oh, baby. Ramian says Conan the Destroyer took Conan from that very dark, kind of serious movie and threw him into basically a cartoon Conan live-action movie. None of the characters mattered at all in Conan the Destroyer. It was awesome. They were there. Won't you buy my muffins? Ugh. Oh yeah, I haven't seen Conan the Barbarian in like a million years. But I just remember Conan the Destroyer so much more clearly. I watched that movie a lot as a kid. Like, kind of... Like, you all should be concerned about the amount that I watched it. Oh my god, my back is so tired. It's so tired. Went kayaking this weekend. And then today, I did back exercises at the gym. Give me a break. Gemini's is back, tired from carrying in Dota games. Genminade. I'm fucking awful at Dota. Yo, let me tell you a truth about me, Genminade. I'm bad. I'm so bad at that game. And I don't think about that game, so I don't, like, ever get good. I sit down, open it up, queue, and then I get set into a match, and I'm like, oh. I should probably think about how to play Dota, too. Yeah, rowing, then a wombo combo. Yeah, we kayaked for 2 hours. Oh. And there was a moment, like, actually, for a good chunk of that kayaking, I was like, oh my god. I'm stronger. Oh my god. Because, like, I want to talk about weightlifting a little bit. Because I've been doing, like, heavy lifting for, like, 9 months. Heavy for me. Like, obviously, I'm no beast. But, like, I don't use my muscles in my daily life fucking at all. Like, the heaviest thing I lift each day is a plate of, like, chicken, rice, and spinach. Like, that's the heaviest. That's the most that I carry. I mean, maybe opening the front door, putting on my shoes. There's just not, like, heavy lifting that happens. But I know that it's important to lift weights and exercise and eat healthy and all that bullshit. So I'm doing it. I'm making myself fucking do it. But, like, I don't, like, get on the scale. I don't have any goals. I'm just doing it. So what's weird is the times when every once in a while, every few months, my muscles are needed for something. So, for instance, we moved. It doesn't matter when, because let's be honest, anyone who moves has those boxes that are never getting unpacked. We have some of those. So, hey, we should move this unpacked box from here into the room with the other unpacked boxes. And I packed that box. When I packed it all those years ago, it was heavy. But then I pick it up and I'm like, oh, I can one-arm this like a boss. You know, it's a really weird feeling. So, you know, when we're going kayaking, and I just suddenly I'm like rowing in the boat, I'm like, oh my god, this isn't cripplingly, devastatingly impossible. I can do this. Oh my god, I've gotten stronger. And then the problem is that I became enthusiastic. So I was like, really fucking kayaking. Yeah, they're really going. Honey, look at me. I'm fucking strong. I'm a big boy. And it turns out that you still have to use your muscles. And if you're kayaking like that for like 2 hours, then all of a sudden, pain. So I'm feeling that. I'm feeling it a bit. So fierce, so feast, as I'm usually around 90 pounds. I wish I could ever lift anything. Yeah, I'm like 2.5 of you. You know what that sounded like? What's the song A Nightmare Before Christmas? Making Christmas. Making Christmas. La la la. You know that one? Ding dong, ding dong. Oh yes, I am in the morrow. Huh? 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 What the? Oh? And watches this way. What? Can't hide from me. Boo! 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 The biggest boo of all! Ah! Oh my god, Ravi. Fear dragging these forces. That face when you're playing Silksong while watching Day9 play Silksong and the bell makes you freak out like there's some weird event happening. Yeah, this is definitely... Oh, hold on. No! I don't want to lose all of my beads. No, these are my beads. I think I'll go this way. Oh yeah, I remember. Aha, a native of these fiery lowlands approaches. Have no fear, my friend, we fleas are but humble travelers. Well met, sir, though like you, I'm not of these lands, I am merely journeying through. Oh, kindred spirit, it's good luck for wanderers to meet on an unfamiliar path, and now that we have met, know that I am Flemasta, Mushka, leader of this caravan. Our own journey has just begun. You're most welcome to tarry here, wild stranger. There are ways... I don't know how to read. Where ways are dark and winding, good bugs must stay close together. Dodencha! I'm saying welcome to our caravan, stranger. You're a very funny, very strange flea, isn't it? No fur at all, and your wings fall. Ha 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 ha. It is just jest, of course. Us fleas famous for giving jokes. Dodencha, stranger. You're looking a little tired, is it? Unhealthy? You can rest with us here if you wish. It is nice and dark, and warmth from below brings good health. Still, you should make care not to stay much long. You are not a flea, after all. Yeah. There's a relink point. Oh! I think there's a relink point down here that I should make my way to. Find the map useful again? Yeah, no, give me the maps are well done in this game. They're not the worst aspect of this game's design. Oh, it's not a relink point. I can just go here. Let's see. I will carefully and meticulously descend. Cool. The bones. Cool. Very good. Very, very good. Extremely a positive, a good decision. Very good. Oh, my back, my whittle back. I'm not facing him at all. Instructables, it's too early to say whether the game is living up to the hype. You know? Someone can correct me. Or not correct me, but I just... Someone can answer for me. Someone can do all the work on my behalf. What's the fastest in a game that I said, yo, this is a 10 out of 10? Ah! Blueprints was pretty quick. I mean, but Blueprints was... Did I do it in the first 2 hours, I want to say? Yeah, Balattra's not a 10 out of 10 for me. I'd call you Ballatra like a 7 for me. I generally, like... I get excited about things, but, like, I don't get... like, dysfunctionally hyped. Like, my hype for anything is only ever, like, a 3. I'm just, like, for instance, I was looking forward to Silksong. But I'm not like, oh my god, I gotta take off work. I gotta tell my wife that I'm not gonna speak to her for a month. Because I'm gonna be basking in fucking Silksong. Like, I don't know, I'm a pretty patient person. And so, if there's a game that I'm looking forward to and the devs are just like, hey, it's been delayed. I'm like, alright, it's fine. Doesn't bother me one bit. Oops. And I share that because, like, with Hollow Knight, and then into Silksong, like, I've been looking forward to this game, but I don't know, I'm just never that hyped. Oh my god. Whoa. And so I think that, like, for that reason, now that I'm sitting here playing this game, I am really enjoying myself. And I will probably need to play it for quite some time to, like, have it be thrilling and quick for me. Well, not be thrilling and quick for me. For me to appreciate everything that it is. Because I remember a game, for instance, like Elden Ring, that is like one of my favorite games of all time. I adore it. I recommend it to anyone who will listen to me. I look at maps of Elden Ring all the time just because I want more opportunity to think about it. But when I first played Elden Ring, I was like, 7. And I think that there's... If I may, bring up my favorite illustrative tool. Oh no! Oh no, how do you... Wait, how does it... Did I hit a button here? Oh my god, where did the thing go? Hold on one second. How do I get the... Oh god, how do I get the thing? File. Why can't I draw? Oh my god, what's the hotkey? Okay, does anyone know how in MS Paint how in MS Paint do I get my buttons back? How do I get my buttons back? How do I get my buttons back? How do I get my buttons back? I want my buttons. I miss my buttons. I'm sad. I'm really sad. Think your ribbon is scrolled over? Pulling this off because... Wait, what? I have to pin it now? What the hell? Did this update or something? So apparently I can unpin this. Alright, good God. So I actually think there is, like, the rating of a game. So here's like a 10, and here's like a 5. Here's like a 1, and of course a 0's down here. And then here's the time playing the game. And for instance, with Elden Ring, I would say that when I started off playing Elden Ring, here's Elden Ring, I was like this, and I was not a big fan of how the open world game felt. And then I started to get to some cool areas. Like, I think this is when I first reached, I should say here is when I reached Stormvale. And then I went into Shifra and was like, holy shit. The Shifra River Valley is insane. And then at this point was when I fought the Ancestor Spirit. And I was like, oh my God, this is the greatest game ever. And it just kind of stayed like this for my entire playthrough. There are other games that I feel like, take for instance the Scouring. Scouring, which is this early access RTS that's basically Warcraft 2. I would say it started, like, the entertainment value of it is like an 8. And I genuinely feel like it would become like this over time for me. Where this just represents there's just no content, right? There's only 5 units per faction. And both factions are identical. So it's just, there's no content. So I put it, I'm done. And so, like, I like sharing like this. Actually, I can go ahead and keep both of these curves up here. You know, 7. Here's like my Elden Ring experience. You know, I think that this is maybe the best way to articulate kind of how I experience games emotionally. Sometimes there's an arc to it. Sometimes, like with Elden Ring, when I finally got to the end, I was like, all right, it's maybe the best game ever of all time. And there's other games that I think are like 10s, and then in the last little bit, I'm only having 7 out of 10 fun. But I might overall describe the game as a 10 out of 10, you know. So, like, you know, if I'm talking about Hollow Knight here, here's Hollow Knight Silksong. You know, I'm kind of starting right here. And as time is going on, I'm pretty sure that by the end of the stream, I'll feel like we're here. Because, I mean, it's starting at a 7, because I love platforming. I like the world, I like how the movement feels, but, like, I haven't experienced the totality of the awesomeness that can occur when there's a huge world map. Because, look, I can zoom in, I can zoom out. How much bigger does it get? Well, from the first game, I know that it gets quite big. And it's when things start getting really large and really interconnected that, like, things start kicking in for me. Sometimes says, does that graph hold when a game has a short amount of content, but you wish you had more? What I would say is that, like, if there is, let's say there is a 5-hour game that I played it and I was, like, having 10 out of 10 fun, and then it ended. So that's it. It's a thin little graph at a 10. I'm almost describing two different things. One is the graph of fun that I am having over the course of time, and as a separate number, how would I evaluate the whole experience? I might have a 10 out of 10 fun for 5 hours and go, wow, that was really an incredible 5 hours. I'm going to give it an 8. Because it's just not that much. I might frame it like that. Or, you know, as another example, a game that was 10 out of 10 for most of the experience. That I would rate as a 10 out of 10 might have some sections that are terrible. I think famously a lot of people adore Dark Souls and think it's the greatest game ever. But Bed of Chaos, you know, it's, you know, the Bed of Chaos it is. You know, I don't know if we really want to talk about the Bed of Chaos, you know. Bionicle bends, and you're now in the territory I've not seen, so I must depart. Good tuning in again. Hope that you have a great time. Hey, thanks. We're gonna be streaming this game throughout the week. Why did my thing not show up? Oh, I know why. Yeah, this calendar, I need to update this calendar. Sorry. Like, again, this graphic is actually drawing from a website, and the website server crashed recently. So this is actually not accurate. I'm ashamed that it's here. I'm going to be playing more Silksong, but I also want to get back to doing some RTS stuff. And you'll see Warcraft 3 1v1 laddering on there. I do want to eventually do Warcraft 1v1 laddering, but if I do that, I actually want to kind of commit a pretty healthy chunk of time to it. If I'm committing a healthy amount of time to it, I might want to delay starting it so that way I can actually be fully dedicated to it. Ow. I don't have wall jump. The air. You're in the air, the water everywhere, inside their shells, twisted inside guts. Tightest around heart, pulsing rhythm, sick alive dead, something worse, deep, must look deep. Hold on, I have to text my favorite person really fast. Be right back. Just got a text from Day9. Oh, you guys are so cute. Whoa. This is so much easier to just do that. I missed. So much harder. What do mechanics are expecting in Silksong from the original Hollow Knight? I mean, I have expectations not because of Hollow Knight, but because of, you know, platforming. Like, I expected double jump and air dash and all the other usual come on, come as part of the genre. I got hit. I took damage. Does healing cost anything? It costs this little meter right here that this builds up whenever I deal damage, and I use it to cast spells. Like, I can do that. It uses 4 bars. Nighty night, koala pal. This might be as much as I can explore for now. Ow. Oh man, I'm excited to... Oh my god. I'm suddenly getting real sleepy. Dequities is the same day I used to be a caster for SC2. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, baby. Welcome to heaven. So I guess I'll take the bell guy. Use passcode. Hold on, I got a text from my favorite person. Splinter, hey, good morning. I don't get to catch you live very often since it's been Austria. Just want to thank you for all the great entertainment of the years. Love you a lot. Hey, my pleasure. My pleasure. I'm so thrilled. I'm so delighted that we can provide a little entertainment on our corner of the internet for you. So I need to go back to my bell guy. Palooka. That's my little doggy. Aw. Oh my god, there's Palooka Prime and Palooka 42. There's 2 Palookas? I don't believe it. That's like when there were 2 Ghost Stalkers in the chat. It weirded me out. I was confused. I don't know this. Why not? I'm tired. You know, I actually am gonna equip, one of the things that I can equip. Oh yeah, we have rosaries. Oh, I just remembered. I gotta keep watching the new Alien Earth show. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh my god, fuck. Ah, goodness. Yeah, let me do one of these. There we go. Gotcha. Anything over here? So that's there. Got it. Oh, I thought I could hang on. Oh, God. Give me the cash. Not being able to know where that are and have the magnet feels like an odd choice by the dev. Dude, you know, I'm gonna be pretty harsh with the statement. Not to you, Fred is bread, but just I'm just feeling harsh, you know? I'm feeling like just getting harshy. I think devs making any opinionated choices at all, I fucking want that. I just want as much of that as possible, frankly. I'm in the ruined chapel and I'm gonna get... Oh, I'm not gonna sing that shit anymore. That song sucks. It's just a really sticky song. It just gets in your mind. Ah, a door. What does opinion mean in this context? Yeah, like someone going, no, to find the map, what you need to do is you need to, like, find a guy, and unless you found the guy, you're fucked. And you don't know where you are. You can't figure that out. You gotta, like, buy a compass to find it. Oh, and also the compass, it takes up a skill slot, so I'm just gonna do that. Like, it's interesting. It's actually interesting. Actually interesting. I just like when devs are going, you know, let's do this. I'm gonna make the call. I'm doing this. This is not like a play tested thing, you know, because I actually think that, like, play testing and feedback is obviously really, 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 really important for the success of a game. Obviously. I'm certain they play tested the shit out of this thing. But I think that what is more important than the feedback is that the author have a clear opinion and a clear authorial voice, and the feedback should help the author fine-tune and deepen their understanding. But it should be the author's understanding that is the thing that is making the work good. As an example, if you, you know, ask players, hey, should there be a difficulty mode in Dark Souls or not? You'll see a lot of people, when they are first exposed to Dark Souls, say, yeah, there should be a difficulty slider, 100%. I absolutely think there should be. I don't know what that would look like, but I just think this game would be better if there's a difficulty slider, because this feels hard for me, and I feel like I would enjoy it a lot more if it were a little easier. And when you look at what the director of the Souls games, Miyazaki, says, he just says, no, this would ruin the essence of what the game is. And this, I think, is a perfect example of it's good that people are able to give these kinds of thoughts and feedback, but they shouldn't be obeyed. It should be a consideration that goes into the brain of the author who goes, yeah, no, I see what you're saying, but I know a lot about this, and I know that you should get rid of it. It shouldn't exist. Or as another example, people really enjoyed ultra rapid fire mode in League of Legends. They really, they love it. Got positive feedback across the board. Also, it caused the player base of League of Legends to go down. That's weird. A thing that everyone's like, yeah, this is fucking awesome. Made them stop playing as much. Made them play less, I guess is a better way to say it. Shit. I think I need to bounce off that guy. And I think that the best example of feedback giving, that is not my example, a friend just said it to me. If you ask a bunch of kindergartners what their diet should be, they're gonna say, ice cream for every meal. Fuck me. They're gonna say, ice cream's my favorite food. I want ice cream constantly. And you give them ice cream for lunch, and it was awesome. The dinner rolls around, you give them ice cream, and they go, oh, this is great. But they're also gonna get tummy aches. And they're gonna feel like garbage. They're gonna have sugar highs and crashes. And then they'll eventually die. So, if you are the adult who is an expert, compared to these idiot children, holy shit, I didn't even hit the button. How embarrassing. You might do something like say, wow, these kids really like ice cream. Let me make them eat their, you know, meat and potatoes and veggies. And then give them ice cream as a treat. I think that this is healthy. Arkham says, I still defend authorial choice, but I don't think it's an impossible position to criticize. There it is. Total fucking asshole. I did it. Oh, shit. Oh my god! Oh my god, this game, these difficulty levels, it was too fucking hard! I had to go all the way back up and I have to jump all the way across. This is a mean game! That guy absolutely puked on me. Oh my god, I think the developers are just fucking assholes, man! I hate them so much! Yeah, I mean... And so, like, you know, I do think that sometimes there's mechanics that I'm looking at, and I'm like, yo, this is fucking insane. Are you nuts? Oh, failed successfully. And I've even seen developers be like, I'm absolutely right, we're not going to do the thing that you're saying. We're not going to do it. It will make the game worse. And then they just put that change in and the game gets better, and they're like, very well, okay, fine, sure. But I think I just still will fully defend this idea of I much prefer authorial choice. Holy shit. That guy's dumpstering me, and I don't think that I need to fight him. I would much rather play games where interesting things are happening. I remember one of my friends went on a rant when Death Stranding came out, the original Death Stranding. And what my friend was saying is, dude, I'm so sick of all these people on Reddit upset that the game is not another generic open world game. Alright, failed successfully again. Like, you already have 40 games that are like that. Why are you complaining that this isn't the 41st? It's actually doing something different. It's actually a different game. And yes, it feels horrible in weird ways. But it's an actually interesting game. It's like the first $60 game I purchased, or $70 or whatever, that was doing something unique. You think I'm not going to do this every time in a row? You're crazy. I only have myself to blame. Yep, this is the game right here. Unique can be overrated, sure. Sure, I'm not proclaiming ground truth by any stretch of the imagination, but rather it's just like I'm expressing a thing that I appreciate and see. Oh! Oh, I'm taking fucking damage! I need to better pay attention. Ah! I don't know if you guys know this, but I went to the gym this morning. This is what manliness looks like. Did it get faster? I don't know. I'm not really paying attention. Can you run or do you have to kill it? I don't know. This is what I'm doing. Grommet. I'm 1,000. This is what I'm doing. This is the way that I'm playing the game. This is who I am as a gamer. Is a coward that hides and comes out and takes cheap shots till he wins. Because that's what I call a win. Wouldn't it be funny if this guy just had infinite health and you could not kill him? I'll hit him 50 more times. Oh shit, I'm reading chat. Oh my god, that was just me being awful. Oh, I'm so bad at... I'm the worst to have ever lived on Earth! Well, time to do the exact same shit again. I don't want my games to just cause pure linear happiness. I want my games to be compelling and have meaning, and that includes pain. Open up my old corpse, yay. One. 2. 3. 4. 5. Oh, I'm so devastated that I hit that button. It's like 5 or 6. I'm getting worse over time. Oh God, it feels so bad to be bad. It really hurts me. They need to put in difficulty levels and then just delete that guy from the game. I need to get on my Twitter account. Twitter is full of bots. I'm on Blue Sky, sending out skeets. I'm on Mastodon, shooting out toots. I need someone to hear me. It needs to go. Yeah. Once I learned that on Mastodon they call them toots, I was like, yeah, I'm never creating an account on there. One. Two. Everybody now. Just to make sure everyone had a chance to get on board. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Ah! I'm gonna say it's 25. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. Ah! I'm trying to be faster. 13. 14. 15. 15. Holding strong at 15. 16. 17. 18. 18. 19. Fuck! 20. Beware, because there's 21. I think it's 25. 22. 3. I was gonna say 25. 24. 25. I won't say 25. 27. Is he going faster? 28. 29. 30. 31. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Turn off. I have to turn. Yeah! 40! Dude, I have to turn off, like, vibrate on my controller. It's just literally going boo, boo. I got a beast shard. You guys are cowards. You guys try hard. Who is blowing up my phone? Is it another one of these stupid ads? It's a stupid ad. I'm on some list somewhere from somebody. We have an open position that you can earn $500 a day, with potentially $7,000 per day. Please let me know if you want to join. All we need is all your fucking social information. Oh, not my social information. What did I do? An old stone gate with a simple keyhole. Could it perhaps be the keyhole that is earlier in the game? I don't know. I don't know anything at all. Well, isn't this lovely? Oh! The thing that I keep saying to scammers that are messaging me, hey, do you have a minute to talk? I don't say, who is this? I don't say, leave me the fuck alone. I don't say stop. I don't say unsubscribe. I don't say any of those things. Because all of those things let them know that I'm a human being on the other end that is annoyed, but is still a target for them to harass. What I have become accustomed to saying that is an extremely effective way to get people to stop messaging me is the following. I say to them, I'm 10. Because there are some sharp laws that don't allow you to message children. And when I've started to say, I'm 10, sometimes I switch it up and I say, I'm 11. Well, you know, it's the same. I was getting harassed like hell from some group of turkeys. It's, I don't know, it's like a simple key. Like, I don't know, what are you gonna do? What do you think it is? What is this? What? Huh. Bone bottom repairs? Yeah, I don't know what else to do with this. There you go. Bone bottom repairs. Lost fleas repairs. I don't really know what this means, but I'm gonna go exploring. Alright. My God, it's like questy. Cool. Wait. I spent 80 fucking rosary. I spent 80 to get a thing that contains 60. What's the opposite of stonks? What is that? What the fuck? You can spend 80 to get 60? This is the best game of all time. Stunks? Yeah. You know, this is called a 401k in America, actually. You know, the important thing is that only 20 rosaries went as a fee of the initial 80. Okay. Well, that's it. I'm playing Hollow Knight tomorrow. I'm playing it tomorrow. If you want my wacky, wild, crazy thoughts, you'll get it tomorrow, 4 p.m. Pacific. It's gonna be fucking sick. I'm gonna keep playing this game. We go ahead and sit down by this guy who's next to what appears to be a pumpkin. Will there be YouTube VODs? Always, Tempest Funk. I upload every single thing that I do ever. And I will just say, Hollow Knight Silksong is filling my heart with joy. What a divine first 2 hours of play, or 2.5 or 3, it doesn't matter. Because I now am going to leave and eat curry noodles. Goodbye to you, you little darling curly noodles. And you know what I'm doing? You know what I'm going to do after dinner? I'm going to shave my whole head. The whole head's going to be gone tomorrow. Headless Gamer rides tonight.